I've got this.
The saga has only just begun. Fate, the Winx Saga, is Netflix's latest foray into magical adolescence, and Season 1 is a 6-hour introduction to the fairy boarding school Alfea and the magical other world. The series introduces us to a powerful fairy Bloom, who was raised in the human world, completely unaware of her own magic or the larger magical community. She comes to Alfea to learn to control her power and to discover who she is. Here are 10 things to expect in Fate, the Winx Saga Season 2. By the way, make sure to click that subscribe button to stay up to date with all our engaging videos, and use that trigger finger by smashing that like button. Now, let's get into it. Number 1. Fate, the Winx Saga Season 2 release date. Assuming that Netflix orders Fate, the Winx Saga Season 2 sometime before spring 2021, production could commence later in the year. Whereas most teen drama series have 10 full episodes, this particular series has a modest scope of production with only 6 episodes in Season 1. As of now, it seems likely that a Fate, the Winx Saga Season 2 would release in January 2022. Number 2. Fate, the Winx Saga Season 2 story. Bloom and company defeat some of the burned ones in the Fate, the Winx Saga Season 1 finale, and it's revealed that the forest baddies were never really a huge threat at all. As it turns out, Rosalind had been plotting all along and needed to test out Bloom's skills via a select group of burned ones for a future war against some burned ones. A shit ton more, according to the new headmistress. Rosalind eventually kills Dowling via a nasty neck snap and assumes control at Alfea College. Meanwhile, Queen Luna, Stella's mother, shows up and reveals that Sky's father, a famous war hero, never actually died and has been training Beatrix. Now that Bloom has informed her adoptive parents about her powers, she can more confidently move forward with her life as a rather powerful fairy in Fate, the Winx Saga Season 2. In fact, it's her strength alone that the burned ones fear the most. Moving forward, new episodes will likely explore the revised power dynamics at Alfea College, and whether or not the fairies and specialists will rebel against headmistress Rosalind. Expect Sky to emerge as a prominent character in Fate, the Winx Saga Season 2 on Netflix, as he and Bloom could potentially lead a mini-revolution against the adults who misled them. Number 3. The Burned Ones. Fate, the Winx Saga gives us one clear monster in its first season, the aptly named Burned Ones. These scorched-skinned humanoid creatures with deadly claws were thought to be extinct, until Bloom's arrival in Alfea drew them to the school. Not much is known about them, but they are believed to have been made by the Dragon Flame, which is also the source of Bloom's power. The Burned Ones want to destroy her before she can destroy them, because she is the only one who can. When she confronts the Burned Ones who are attacking Alfea, her fire destroys them and returns them to their original human forms. The Burned Ones are made by a magic that Bloom has some connection to, and Season 2 could explore the Dragon Flame and the origin of Burned Ones and why they're returning to the other world. Number 4. More wings. In the Fate universe, fairies have lost their ability to fully transform, meaning that outside of the fact that they have powers, they are indistinguishable from humans. In the final boss battle of the season, Bloom takes on a swarm of burned ones, and in the midst of confrontation, she sprouts large, flaming wings. We know Bloom is special, but the ability to transform means she's tapping into magic older and more powerful than fairies have been able to access for a while. In Season 2, we could learn more about who or what Bloom is, and possibly unlock the key to transformation for the rest of the Winx squad. Number 5. With our powers combined. In the world of Fate, fairies have natural manipulation over individual elements like fire, water, earth, and more, and those powers often reflect the personalities of the fairy who wields them. Bloom wields fire, Aisha wields water, Tara wields earth, Musa is an empath, she delves into the mines, Stella controls light, and Beatrix wields air. Individually, the fairies are powerful, but what happens if they use their powers in tandem? Rosalind showed that powers can be combined to create a strong magical force. When she and Miss Dowling, Silva, Professor Harvey, and Andreas used their collective power to destroy the otherworld city of Astrodel. The Winx Club Season 1 established the friendship sisterhood between Bloom, Aisha, Tara, Musa, and Stella, so we can expect their friendship and their teamwork to grow in Season 2. Number 6. New characters for Fate, the Winx Saga Season 2. There are at least 3 new characters being introduced in Season 2, including Flora, described as an earth fairy like her cousin Tara, having an easygoing nature but hiding a dark secret. They're casting a Hispanic female for this role. Sebastian, returning in Season 2 of World of Winx, Sebastian will be making his way over to the Netflix series seemingly, described as a student with a brilliant mind but with some questionable morals. Gray. We weren't able to find a reference to Gray, correct us if we're wrong, from the original animated series. This character is said to be a transgender male described as a specialist with a secret. Everyone is hiding secrets in Season 2. Furthermore, he's said to have a relationship with Aisha in Season 2, which he obtains with his charismatic charms. Number 7. Fate. Is Dowling really dead in the Winx Saga? The final 10 minutes of Fate, the Winx Saga Season 1, heavily implying that Dowling won't return for Season 2. After defeating the bird ones, she was a conversation with Rosalind and receives a history lesson about the baddie's origin story. They were once human soldiers 1,000 years prior and transformed into bird ones when magic was used against them. The conversation painfully reveals Dowling's naivety as he begins to understand the bigger picture, specifically the fact that Rosalind essentially allowed the bird ones to cross through the barrier as a test for the changeling Bloom, a teenager with immense dragon flame powers. So because Rosalind clearly knows much more than Dowling, she's able to strip away her administrative power by forming an alliance with Queen Luna, and so Dowling becomes irrelevant, evidenced by a shocking moment when Rosalind snaps her neck through the power of magic. Given that Dowling's remains immediately bloom into flowers, she seems to be dead and gone. But since Fate, the Winx Saga, like the cartoon it's based on, is a fantasy series, the Bloom visual may be a big tease for Season 2. Number 8. What to expect from the second season of Fate, the Winx Saga. Bloom's powers grow stronger in her dramatic fight with the bird ones. Bloom was able to sprout her own wings, becoming the first fairy to do so in many years. The use of her wings allows Bloom to tap into even more powerful magic. In particular, old magic that not even the staff of Alfea College can tap into. With her new powers unlocked, Bloom will only grow stronger. The source of Bloom's power is the dragon flame, and if she can control it, she may be able to remove the bird ones for good. It may take some time for Bloom to learn how to control her powers, as the first time she activated her wings, she soon collapsed from the exhaustion of using them. Number 9. Will more fairies sprout wings? With Bloom the first to sprout wings, it can't be long before we see the other fairies learn how to do the same. Other than being an extremely powerful fairy, we still don't know why her wings activated. But if she can figure out the key to the ability, other fairies may be able to learn the ancient magic. Number 10. Rosalind takes over Alfea College. With the help of the Queen of Celeria, Rosalind killed Pharaoh Dowling. With her return as headmistress, it's clear she will use her authority to further push Bloom to unlock more of her powers. With a looming war hanging over Alfea, Rosalind is likely to use the opportunity to push the students to become even stronger, and possibly turn them into soldiers that will fight in the war to come. What can you say about these 10 things to expect in Fate, the Winx Saga Season 2? Let us know in the comment section below, and hey, if you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe our channel so we continue giving you the best contents. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.